I feel like we don't like homewreckers around here. We don't think that that's cute. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to the family if you are new here. Today, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be reacting to none other than Bhad Bhabie. Now, first of all, she gets the honor of being the very first female artist that I've reacted to on this channel. I am very excited to see what is in store in this video. I have heard her other diss track, I believe it was called Miss Whitman, and she definitely ate, we all know. So I'm very excited to see what she is going to present to us in this diss track. So if you are unfamiliar with the lore, this diss track is directed towards Alabama Barker. So it's an Alabama Barker versus Bhad Bhabie situation. So if you don't know what's going on, if you live under a rock, Bhad Bhabie, her real name is Danielle Bergoli, and she was known as the Catch Me Outside girl. She went viral years ago for kind of being a young, out of control teen on Dr. Phil's show. And she had a famous saying where she told the crowd, catch her outside. So she started to be known as the Catch Me Outside girl. That's where she got her popularity. And then Alabama Barker is Travis Barker's daughter. So basically, what happened between them, they were friends, and then Alabama Barker ended up sleeping with the father of her children / boyfriend. And Alabama Barker claimed that she didn't know, but Bhad Bhabie released screenshots of her talking to her baby daddy. His name is Levon, or LV for short. And she was basically asking him, did you tell her yet that you're in love with me? Like, she clearly knew. Even if she claimed that she didn't know who he was at first, she definitely knew later on who he was. He even has Danielle / Bhad Bhabie's name tattooed on him. So it's a lot going on, not gonna lie. And a lot of diss tracks have been released thus far. But this is the most recent one. So I'm very excited to see what she's going to say, excuse my flannel pajamas, because at this point, Alabama has released a snippet of a diss track where she talked about Bhad Bhabie's daughter. So it's a lot going on. I know that she's gonna go off because if y'all know how she used to be, she was wild. She's definitely calmed down. She's definitely sparing her. She's definitely matured. And I feel like the best thing she could have done is just apologized versus make it seem like that's not what was going on when we all know it was. I think it's clear what side I'm on. I think that that's just wrong, however you put it. I don't like disloyalty, especially in friendships. But okay, so we're just gonna see what we're gonna see what's up with this video. We're gonna see what she has going on. So let's just, without further ado, let's go ahead and react to it. Okay, so that girl who's doing her makeup in the mirror, if you don't know, that is her making fun of, it's like a parody of Alabama Barker, because on TikTok, she's always doing like get ready with me's and doing her makeup. So that's already a diss right off rip. And in the previous diss track that she did, she was dancing on a Travis Barker lookalike who, as I said, is Alabama Barker's father. He's a legend, extremely talented musician, but it's just like, she is playing her already by these lookalikes and these parodies. Like, it's gold, it's gold. The girl is really pretty too, I think. The Alabama lookalike.
You dumb dirty hoe, I wouldn't tell you what color socks I got on. Stupid bitch.
Cause that's Bhad Bhabie. Bhad Bhabie's going to do what Bhad Bhabie's gonna fucking do. And there's nothing you're gonna do about it. She's gonna fucking win. Win, 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 win. The fuck you talking about?
I don't know who gassed these bitches up, but some need to be said. How this bitch think she ate, she just another bitch that I fed. Why you all in that man face, my pussy still on his breath? I heard his money on VA, but ain't nobody around here dead. Bitch keep talking like you hot, I have him laying at your spot. OG Crashout.
Okay, one thing I can say already, I like the flow. This is definitely what a diss track is supposed to be. Like, come at the other person's neck, especially if they spoke on your child. And I also feel like when Bhad Bhabie raps, it comes way more naturally than Alabama. Mind you, Alabama is trying to be a rapper too, and I feel like Bhad Bhabie has been doing it for longer, so that could explain why she's just naturally better at it and why she flows on a track better. But I mean, if she's already better at something that you're trying to do, then I feel like she's already gotta one up on you in this diss track, in this beef, you know? But all right, let's keep going.
The drum I blame, 182 shots. You the crybaby, you calling Ye about the last diss that I dropped. You keep running back to your daddy, I don't know when I last seen my pops. I just killed you on my third diss and my last one still hot. All the whips you seen in my last video, ain't none of them shit props. Bitch, you scared. You posting up Big Mama like she with you, bitch, you weird.
All right, so her dissing like Big Mama, Alabama brings up Lotto a lot, and a lot of people say they're even similar. So she's basically telling her, you're not all that you present to be, because Alabama has a certain persona that is not associated with like a rich white girl from Calabasas. So she's trying to emulate something that she isn't. And Bhad Bhabie is not from the hood either. So that's not technically an authentic persona for her either, but it's like Alabama is filthy rich. So it's a little bit different, but all right, yeah, let's keep going.
Piggy used to be fat before the Ozempic. Use a bop, 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 tryna use me for my name. If I crash out, mama crash out too. We got the same DNA. You worry about baby killing this baby when that baby killing them babies. Guess you really ain't daddy, baby. I'ma show you how to be a lady's feet, bitch. I ain't tripping if your foot out. Surround yourself with blacks, but still ain't invited to the cookout. Crack a bitch. I ain't backing down from shit. I feel like Curtis Jackson. I gave a belt to ass and the whole world witnessed what happened. How you born rich and you acting ratchet, you moving backwards. How you got Atlanta accent, you fooling me, you from Calabasas. I'ma make...
That's wild. I feel like she's just calling her out on her appropriation and, like I said, her persona. I'm trying to really listen to the bars here, which is why I'm so focused. Because the lyrics are very important in a diss track. You want to hear like, dang, like why she say that? Like that's how I want to feel. So, all right, let's keep going.
Sure, this the last song you gon' make about me. Face to face, you can't do that with no makeup. AP bust all the way down, your time on Jacob. Every time you get a friend, you fuck they man, that's why they break up. I think this ass fat just like Ari, who gon' say something? You going hard to get a plaque, but still can't make one. When you see me, you gon' whoop me, bitch, where? Who the hell said that Bama do it better, bitch, where? Lying about me must be something in your teeth, bitch, where? I know that you a 3-0.
I think this is all like, I'm not gonna say playful fun, because I know once she spoke on her child, Bhad Bhabie no longer takes it as that, but it's entertaining to watch and listen to. I'll say that. Okay.
Oh, not me, bitch, where? I swear to God, this whole delusional, you know that bitch weird. I done made a couple M's off OnlyFans right here. Ask Camilla, she'll tell you that this stupid bitch weird. Why does bitch keep my name in her mouth? Bitch weird. You weird ass bitch.
First of all, I love Bhad Bhabie's voice. When she comes on a track and just starts talking, I think it's hilarious. Like in her other one, she was like, you dumb and dirty, I wouldn't tell you what color socks I got on. Like, it's just funny how she says stuff. It's the delivery that makes it even more hard, even more funny. I thought this was what needed to be done. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes people need to be humbled, okay? And I'm looking at the comments now. People are agreeing that Alabama got cooked. They're basically talking about how she acts ratchet and has an accent that is not in alignment with who she is and how she grew up and the amount of resources and money that she has access to. Sometimes people do need to be called out on that, because I feel like people like to emulate a certain aesthetic. And if you didn't grow up like that, if you're not a part of that, then you need to take it down a couple of notches, because that's not cute. But I'm glad she released this, because I don't think since her last diss track, Alabama's, I don't think she's released another one. I think Bhad Bhabie has released 2 in a row. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. She brought up Blink 182, and I think Travis Barker was in Blink 182. Let me look that up so I'm not just saying stuff. Yes, Travis Barker was in Blink 182. So I don't even really have to explain who he is, because I'm sure y'all know if you know a lot about music, but he was a very popular musician, extremely talented drummer, and he was in Blink 182, which was a group. So that's why she said that. I love wordplay. I love really great like shots that make sense. You got to take the time to say like, wow, like that was cool what she did with that. she's speaking on her family because Alabama spoke on her family. So Alabama also, if you don't know, in addition to her being Travis Barker's daughter, she is also the stepdaughter of Kourtney Kardashian, who is a part of, obviously, the famous Kardashian family. So she has a lot of ties. She has a lot of fame at this point, and I think that Bhad Bhabie just had to call her out because she did something that made her a horrible friend. I feel like we don't like homewreckers around here. We don't think that that's cute. And apparently Bhad Bhabie is not the first and only person that she's done that to. So if that's how she rocks, that is not cool. I think she needs to sit this one out. Hopefully he'll apologize, pray, and repent for doing something that wild, because you need to sit down. But apparently the baby dad is a horrible person too, so it's like neither of them need him for real. But you know how things go when you're young. So I hope for both of them to continue to elevate nonetheless. But Bhad Bhabie definitely took this one. She went off, I'm not gonna lie. Somebody said her foot, I read comments if y'all didn't know, my bad. Somebody said her foot and Alabama's neck are best friends for sure. Trending #1 in 6 hours. This girl's a genius, turning pain into bands and killing her up with the diss at the same time. So may I say, Bhad Bhabie had a very difficult life because not only, and we're just gonna say what we know about, she had a lot of issues with her mother, and that was like publicized and people made a mockery of her on television. But her mom also she's a cancer survivor. So she took care of her mom and essentially watched her die. And I feel like it takes a very special person to do that. I think that she's been through so much, and she says that her mom apparently is a narcissist and tried to embarrass her on television for sympathy points. So I feel like the fact that she was able to flip and reverse her situation and make this much money out of it, I ain't mad at her. I'm not gonna lie. So for sure, this diss track was crazy. Maybe if Alabama ever makes a response, we'll react to that on my channel as well. But you guys, please continue to give me suggestions of things you want to see me react to. I react to any genre, I react to any artist, whatever it is, we will do it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell everybody that you can about my channel. Tell your brother, your sister, your best friend, your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your coworkers, anybody and everybody that has access to the internet, okay? Please tell them about my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for tuning in and continue to give me suggestions. Bye.